What's hilarious is obviously she didn't go back to Dubai because she knew that was out there. So she's not stupid enough to go straight to Abu Dhabi, but she was stopping off there on her way to Thailand. And she probably thought it was okay. I don't know why she would think this. She probably thought they won't catch her because she's not going straight there. She's just stopping over there. But obviously, you know, their police doesn't work like that.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. So I'm back with another video review. This time I'm going over several videos of women going to jail in Dubai. But the first one is about that Houston lady who's being detained right now, which may be going to jail because of what she did for yelling at a customer service agent, which, like I've said in the past, these women, these passport sis, they cannot be doing what they do here in the States. They cannot do this in the other countries. They need to realize that, which is very important. Well, let's go ahead and proceed with this video to see what happened.
Are described as terrifying for a Houston woman who we're told is being detained in Dubai. Fox 26's Dominique Keith joining us live near downtown Houston with why she's being held. Dominique.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
Yeah.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tierra young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
Somehow I kind of believe that she probably has started off screaming or so. Or somehow I believe the fact that the way that she went about screaming at the guy was very disrespectful, because we know how a lot of women here in the States, how the attitude that they have and dealing with things and the entitlement that they feel. So this is the problem, is that these women are going to another country not understanding that there are rules. There are rules, and that the fact of the matter is that, well, her privileges are not the same in Dubai than what it is in the United States. And a lot of these women need to understand that, because yo, they have it good here in the States, you know what I mean, compared to going to all these other countries. And you need to understand what are the rules. And it could be something as simple as this. The fact that because she yelled at this person, which I'm sure she probably went even further with that, with a lot of attitude, the reason why she's being detained.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai.
Hold on, I gotta stop him right there. No, she committed a crime. That is a crime on their books. You cannot go to another country and think that just because the rules of your country, because the fact that it's different compared to their country, that they're going to abide by your rules. It don't work that way. It based upon the rules of that country. You have two options. Either one, abide by the rules, or two, don't go there.
It's not fair and it's not right.
Now, the 29-year-old does now have an attorney there in Dubai, and her mom says she's told that she could face jail time because there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, we have reached out to the U.S. and the UAE embassies. Will government officials step in and give her assistance? I'm still awaiting responses. Reporting live near downtown Houston, I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
But you guys seen that story, what happened to that one young lady. Unfortunately, she's being detained. However, like I said, you got to pay attention to the rules of every country. They would say the same thing if it was a passport bro, blue book gentleman, or passport king, whatever you can think of, a traveler. They would say the same thing. So the same thing applies to her as well. She needs to pay attention to the rules and make sure that she doesn't put herself in a bad situation because she wasn't following the rules. So, but this is not the first case. There is more other women that has got caught up in Dubai with situations such as this, as breaking the rules. So let's go ahead and jump into the other videos. So this right here, a Nigerian woman jailed in the UAE, Dubai, over a trending video.
This our Nigerian sister has just been jailed in UAE over a video she made and posted it on social media. According to the headline, they said UAE government sentenced Nigerian woman to 1 year jail terms over Twitter post on how Nigerians were illegally detained at Dubai airport. And obviously Nigerians have come out to really express their dissatisfaction over this issue. And I do not know what the Nigerian government are doing about it, but it seems like the UAE are still very much keen to see that this girl will pay and go through the jail terms. And with one of the relatives who decided to post about this issue, he said, "It is a sad and regrettable art trendy to tell you all that Chichi was sentenced on 12th October 2022 to 1 year in jail in Dubai. Her family are devastated and Nigerians didn't save her." And what was this girl's crime? According to more findings, it was discovered that this girl was in Dubai airport during that time, and because Dubai had just recently put a restriction on Nigerians that you must have a relative in Dubai before you'll be allowed into Dubai as a Nigerian. According to Oluwasola said, she was told to stop recording by the immigration, yet she refused and went ahead to post the video. "I have been to Dubai and they usually delay Africans at the airport for hours, but they will later let you go. She should have exercised some patience. She was arrested when leaving Dubai."
Wow. Yeah, and that's another thing right there. Sorry. I feel bad for her for that one. I really do feel bad for her. However, you got to know you're in a different country. You cannot do certain things that you used to doing in your country. You cannot put shame on another country, you know, especially while you're there. Do that after you leave. That's when you put the shame. That's when you actually make your videos, your complaints about what's happening. You cannot do stuff in the moment because that will put yourself in a bad situation. You don't need that.
And furthermore, it was discovered that when she was in Dubai, Dubai wanted someone in Dubai that she knows to come and pick her. Her sister was coming to pick her from the airport, and her sister was delayed because of the traffic. She was delayed because of the traffic, and she couldn't pick her from the airport. And she took that video. They were telling her, stop recording. Of course, I've already expressed my dissatisfaction over her sentences, but let us check out some of the rules in Dubai. One of the rules said, do not post people's pictures without permission. You may be tempted to take pictures of strangers in a public park. This may not be a huge issue in other countries, but it is a serious offense here. Article 21 of the Federal Law number 5 of 2015 or cyber crime law stated that photographing others without permission shall be punished by imprisonment of a period of at least 6 months and a fine not less than 150,000 dirham.
Bruh.
Then do not gossip or spread rumor. Gossiping or spreading rumor may seem trivial, but not here in UAE. As cited earlier, ranting or sharing its post could lead to serious punishment. 6 months, jail term, and a fine of 250,000 dirham awaits those who use the social media network for purpose of defamation of or defending. Well, that's Dubai rule. I think whenever we are trying to travel to another man's country, we should try to read their rules, not to get into any trouble. I think so. But I hope the federal government can strike a deal. But now that the federal government and Dubai authorities, UAE authorities are having some issues, I do not think that will be happening really, really soon. And unfortunately, this girl was caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. Pretty sad. That is a sad situation. But as they say, the guy told him, stop recording. You got to listen, especially in immigration. Immigration officers, you will never want to mess with them. Doesn't matter, United States, whatever country you go to. They are the first defense of their country. And depends on how they feel that day, you know, you might be on the bad side. They might have a bad day, and you're going to be on that bad side of that day with them because of the fact that you're not listening. So you don't ever want to go against immigration officers. Move on to the next video. So here's another one. So this is a report of 40 models who posed naked on a balcony in Dubai have been arrested and could face 2 years in jail. Think about that. I mean, just because they found them, they're going to jail.
So the Emilys are upset that these 40 women went to jail for posing nude on the balcony of Dubai. Stop going to other people's countries and disrespecting their laws. Why would you go nude on the balcony in a Muslim country knowing their laws? This is not sexism. This is not violation of women's rights. Stop going to other people's country thinking you could do what you want. Have fun doing those 2 years.
Yeah, that's the sad thing about it. Doing things you should not be doing in other people's countries. Just because it's free in the West, just because you have the liberty of doing what you want to do, is not the same when you step off that plane in another country. You guys need to pay attention. And for the last video, here's last one of another woman that actually went to jail.
Would you take a look at this? Love Island star Kaz Costley faces years in hellhole Dubai prison after being hauled out of Abu Dhabi airport during flight to Thailand and thrown in jail on suspicion of breaking strict drug laws when she was filmed snorting white powder there in 2020. Thanks, Amelia. That's her on the right. I can mute myself. Can I mute myself? Yeah.
Think about that. 3 years later, they still held on to that. They knew about that video. Just because she came through there, just because she went through the country as a transit from, you know, to get to Thailand, that's how they got her. That is wild.
This is her snorting that powder. What's hilarious is obviously she shouldn't go back to Dubai because she knew that was out there. So she's not stupid enough to go straight to Abu Dhabi, but she was stopping off there on her way to Thailand. And she probably thought it was okay. I don't know why she would think this. She probably thought they won't catch her because she's not going straight there. She's just stopping over there. But obviously, you know, the police doesn't work like that. I know Theo and Kaz had a messy breakup, so I'm sure he's somewhere with his one good eye just laughing his head off.
So like I said, basically, you passport sis, you need to pay attention to the rules and just know that you're not as free as you are in the West, especially in the United States. You're going into these other countries, especially out there, a Muslim country. They don't play that. They only allow the super rich to get away with stuff because they have money to pay people off. Now, you coming in there thinking that you're going to just, you know, pump your chest and that people are going to move out your way just because you're American or whatever, it doesn't work that way. And as you can see, these people, they got a rude awakening of how it is in Dubai with their rule structure. You being a woman doesn't mean anything. They will put you under. So So this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.